Alright guys, we're back out in the shop. As you see in our previous video, we did the leveling kit on here. It's the 2.5 inch ready lift. Makes it look pretty good. You can see that. And it brought us up to 43 inches in height in the front, which is perfect. We did also put that dual steering stabilizer on there, which will help with that bump steer. But there's one other thing we're about to do today that we should have done a while ago, is address that, as you can see it down there, the valance on the bottom. That needs to be cut down. We were going to order the factory two-wheel drive one, but they're on national back order through Ford, so they're unavailable right now. So what we're going to do in the meantime is we're going to cut this one down. We're going to trim it down to the 2 inches that we want and see how it turns out. If it doesn't turn out great, it's okay. We can order another one and it'll have it come. But I think it'll look pretty good. So first thing we got to do is get on there. We're going to take it off. It takes 8mm socket. There's a bunch of them. There's like 18 different bolts in there. You have to take all those out. You can take it down. And then we're going to measure 4 inches from the bottom and cut that off. So first thing we're going to do is take that off. So let's get that started. All right, guys, here we are under the truck. You can see on this valance, these little 8mm screws, they go along this whole thing. Most of them are on the bottom, but there are two in the corners over there that they got to be done from inside the wheel well. Not too hard to get to. So let's get up here, knock these out, and we'll drop this down. Okay, guys, and here's that one in each corner on either side. There's one right here. That's also an 8mm. You drop these two, and the valance should drop after you get all the other ones out. All right, guys, now that we have this taken off, you can see it sitting here. A lot of people mark their line and cut from the front. I'm going to do it from the back, only because as I'm marking my line, it's easier to, you can see, to get the line like this. So I'm just going to get a pencil and just draw it. But before we do that, we got to clean the back of it off. So I'm just using some rubbing alcohol just to clean where my pencil line or soap line is going to be. So we're just going to do it all the way up, and then we'll mark our line. All right, guys, as you can see, I got the ruler set at 4 tape measure. I just have a soapstone here. You can see I have a chiseled end on it. I'm just putting it at the end of the tape and just drawing the line, letting it slide with it. That way we know where to tape. Just like that. We can kind of see the line there. We're going to tape that off all the way across, and then we'll get something to cut it. All right, guys, you can see I'm running that tape right along that line we made. We're gonna get the rest of it to the end there, and then we'll give her a cut. All right, guys, sorry for the noise in the background. The furnace is on. It's only like 10 degrees outside. So what we decided to go with was the utility knife. You can see we're cutting it. It makes a nice line. We were gonna try the Dremel and all those, but they kind of leave a little rough edge. So we're doing this. Give it a few passes, it'll snap right in half. So just watch how we do this. Keep nice steady pressure, follow your line along the tape. So we're just going to do that a couple times and we'll snap it off.
All right, guys, so as you see, we already started here, but once you have a few passes through, you should be able to like start to bend this. Yeah, here you can see.
Like this.
Yep, you can bend it like that, and then if you have somebody else with you, it makes it easier, but you can have them. That's what I was doing here. I start to bend it, which I'll try to show you guys. I bend it for him, and then he can slide it through, and then I'll just move up a little bit. And then boom, you're all set.
There's our new Valence. Nice smooth line. Looks good. But before we put this on, guys, we got the Prius catchers or the anti things under here. I don't know if you can see them, but there's one over here and one on the other side. There's 4 bolts on each one and they're 18mm. So we got to get those off. So let's go do that. All right, guys, here we are underneath. These are those Prius catchers I was talking about, or whatever you want to call them. Stop people from getting under your truck when you hit them. Hope that never happens. But anyway, here are the bolts or the nuts you'll have to take off. There's 2 of them right there, and there's 2 on the other side of this. And then on the other fang on the other side of the truck, same thing. There's 4 on each. You don't have to worry about holding anything on the back because it's like the 2 bolts are connected to a carrier that holds them. So you just got to undo the nuts here. We did previously loosen these. There's 1. All right, guys, on this side too. There's 2 on this side. You can see them here. And I can't get you some light over here. There's 2 right there. You can see those. Like I said, they're 18 millimeter. We did previously loosen them up. The driver's side is a little harder because of this corner over here, but it can be done. Once you get those off, you can just push this into the frame, which is going to be easy to pull out. You can reach right behind here and pull it. And they are in the carrier, like I said, so you won't need to get nothing on the back side of them, which does make that nice. So let's get the 2 on the other side, and that'll be the last Prius catcher. Here you are, guys. Here's a closer look at those brackets underneath. Those, as people call them, Prius catchers or whatever you want to call them. I know I've said that a bunch, but that's the name that stuck in my head when I see it. And these are the brackets, so you won't need those. Hey, cuts off a couple pounds, good for a couple horsepower, right? Okay, guys, now that we got those Prius catchers off the bottom, we're going to put our new Valence, well, our new trimmed Valence back on. There's 19 bolts, I counted them. 19 of them to put on there. If you have the truck with like the fog lights, you're going to have a wiring harness there. Just be careful of that. Ours don't have the fog lights, so we don't have the wiring harness. And if you do have the new Valence that you bought, there's tabs on your old one you're going to have to switch over. Since we just cut ours down, everything's still in place. So let's get under there and put that on. We'll show you what it's going to look like. Well, there you have it, guys. 4 inches cut off of there. It looks beautiful. Saved myself $100. What a difference a couple inches makes. Yeah, I know. That's what she said. But it looks awesome. Job well done. Loving it. What do you guys think? Leave your comments down below. Let us know what you think. If you have any questions, let us know. Also, a quick side note, I know this ain't related to the Valence, but if you guys haven't already, you might want to put a fire extinguisher in your truck. You never know if you're towing something or you're on the highway and there's a fire, you can help somebody out. We put ours under the back seat. You can see we got the sticker there, let people know it's in there. I'm trying not to get my own light. Also, there it is. It's the ABC one. We chose to go with the 5-pound because we do tow. We might need it for bigger fires. Hopefully not, but it's in here, ready to go. Recommend that for you guys. Well, there you go, guys. Another job on the truck, another accessory, if you want to call it an accessory. We saved ourselves $100 and it looks awesome. I do recommend doing it from the back side. A lot of the videos I have seen, they do it from the front. You can still see a little, more of the mess up, but the back side was nice. It's smoother, tape sticks nice, so it worked really well. The utility knife worked well for us, but you could use a Dremel or a hacksaw blade on a jigsaw, anything that gives you a nice clean line. But it turned out awesome, loving it. If you guys wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment. Don't forget that bell notification, hit that so you know when we post the next video on this thing. We do have some videos coming on the 150 also. The other Jimmy has a 150. He's doing some stuff to that, so we got some videos planned for that, so please stay tuned for that. Also, we noticed a lot of you guys aren't pressing that subscribe button. Please take a minute, hit that subscribe button real quick. It only takes a second. We really do appreciate the support for the channel. And until next time, guys, try something new. And as the other Jimmy would say, do a little bit of everything.